Mr. Acting President. I join my colleagues in most of the actions that are called for in resolution number 11. However, I am not calling for people not to go to school. That will be one that I will object to. So I'm voting yes for the other ones, but I want all my children to go to school. That will be one I cannot support. And I would suggest to children, they go to school. We have a lot of problems, and we can address them without asking people not to go to school. So,
it is profound when the Board of Aldermen makes a statement in resolution. And not only are we advocating for truancy in this resolution, but we've had several leaders of our land in social media posts call for this pause of school. When we especially know that education is the silver bullet to turning around many of the darn challenges we have in this town. This is a stunt. None of the major labor organizations have engaged on this day where we ask people to strike, potentially get terminated from employ. This is not the way to organize. This is not the way to unionize. It's calling for truancy. We pass a lot of goofy resolutions down here at the St. Louis Board of Aldermen. This is in the top 5.
So I just wanted to say, I think it's important just to make sure it's clear on record that whenever there are strikes, obviously, I don't want to encourage any children not to go to school. And even in the message, because I am one of the messages that one of my colleagues referenced as being on video, I was very clear that, if you're like myself and you have an official duty that you can't tend to, that what today is really about in a broader sense is just making sure that you're aware of labor traditions, making sure that you're aware of workers' rights. And I think especially in this political time where a lot of rights are being gutted back and rolled back, that it's really important that whatever, we can do as political leaders to encourage a sense of awareness and education and empowerment, and even being aware, I have residents that simply can't afford to strike because they have to go to work. They don't have sick time. They don't have, they're not salaried employees. They have to be at work.